How's it going, everyone? It's me, your favorite stoner from the internet. And in the beginning of this year, I said I will review a lot of the new releases that come out this year. And this time, I'm gonna review the new Joji song called Run. And I know that this song is not a huge release, but the thing is, I'm really interested in the journey of Joji, and I think that he has grown a lot as an artist. I know this thing comes up again and again where people compare him to, oh, this is the same guy that made these videos, but now he's making these songs. But the thing is, he has successfully transitioned from the YouTube world into the music world, and I think his music is now getting taken really seriously. And I think it has come to the point where Joji used to be a YouTuber and then a musician, but now I think the sentiment is really turning because they see him as a musician first, and his music career is becoming more popular than the whole Filthy Frank thing. I had a few listens to the song, and right away it starts with this riff. It's in 3/4 and has a waltz feel to it, but then there's this small break type fill in the riff. I really like these types of fills in a riff. It just gives the riff more air, and I think it's a really nice introduction to the song. And the second thing I noticed was the vocals, and I think the vocals were really good. Joji has come a long way when it comes to vocals. I'm not saying that having autotune in your vocals is a bad thing, but for this particular song, this sort of a rock ballad type of a thing, going with that autotune approach would not be that good. There's not a lot of experimentation when it comes to the harmony, and being a jazz musician, I don't know, whenever I listen to a song, and I don't see harmony being, because there are a lot of creative things you can do with the harmony, and I don't know, it just felt sort of off. Okay, it's weird. I don't know how to explain this. I'm not saying that you add a lot of chords into it, but the mood of the song sort of enhances if your harmony is more rich. And what I mean by having a rich harmony is not your standard chords in the harmony, okay, just adding a few more notes to harmonize it even better. But that being said, still I think the harmony did go with the flow, did go with the song. Third thing I noticed was the drums, okay, and I liked the drumming pattern where it goes one tick 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 tick. I always have a complaint about drum patterns because a lot of the drums nowadays are sort of like quantized, which really takes away the air, really takes away sort of the breadth of the drum pattern, the drum groove. When you listen to the old songs, where I'm sounding like a boomer here, but like if you listen to the old songs, the reason why John Bonham and those drummers, their drums were really impactful was because of the minor errors. Now, if you guys didn't get what I meant when I said quantization, so mainly it's the accent being strictly on the beat. Thing is, when you play drums and if you're playing something live, it's not impossible, it's not human if it goes on the grid. It sort of comes into the realm of electronic music. That being said, the drums are performed live, and whether quantized or not, I really liked the groove of the drums. And in the end, we have a guitar solo, ladies and gentlemen. I think it's played by Slash, or maybe someone who's really inspired by Slash. It has the same tone and same licks. Here's the thing with that guitar solos, it's not just chaos, it's just that this should be really singable. There was not anything in this guitar solo. Now we gotta show that this is gonna be really chaotic, so let's just play a guitar solo to say that okay, now this is chaotic. Still, I think it was a decent enough guitar solo, and then the song ends with this very beautiful ending. And here's the thing, I really liked the song. My verdict on this is that when you're doing a style that's not your own, Like, this is him trying to make a song that is in another genre, and this is not his own style, the own Joji style that we know about. You gotta be really careful about the things that make that genre, the essentials in that genre, and I think he pretty much got it. I know you can't really compare this song with the greats. Now, if you haven't heard any rock in general, this might sound really nice to you, but if you have heard a lot of rock songs and you are well versed in that category, this might sound a little half baked, but not quite entirely. Like 75%, I would say. Okay, 75% of the job was done well. You look at the song, the entirety of the song in general, I quite liked it. I liked the dark and gritty lyrics, and Joji just being Joji. And that being said, this right here is a video that you can click on, and you can click here to subscribe to this glorious channel. I still don't have a catchphrase. Bye.